This is Rana, and today I have a layout that is up on the Pretty Little Studio blog. I am using the newest collection, Love is Kind, and this little heart here is a die cut. It's the 8-inch heart, and you can see that I have used this floss right here, $9.97, and it's an Iris brand. Not positive where I got that. I'm sorry, it may have been anywhere, honestly. Michael's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or I have ordered a bunch from a Cherry on Top, so it could have been any of those. But I just did a regular back stitch, and since the heart looked like it was quilted, I went ahead and added that stitching in there to kind of, add to that feel. I am using some red line tape here, and I actually lost a little footage there where I was auditioning which paper I wanted to use and trying to go back and forth and make that decision, but I ended up with this one with a border all the way around it, and I really liked the border going all the way around the edges, and it just kind of it's so pretty. All of the papers were pretty, honestly. I liked how this one made my photo stand out and this heart, so that is what you missed, just deciding on which paper. And now I am going to go ahead and add this pom-pom trim on the back of this heart that I have added the stitching to. So I used red line tape to do that, just because that is probably the stickiest tape that I have, and it works well to hold anything like ribbon or anything like that. It holds it really well. So after I finished getting the pom-pom trim all the way around, I went ahead and also added some fun foam. I just get that from Walmart. It's adhesive on one side, and so I went ahead and did that so that it would cover over the stitching, and it would raise the heart just a little bit, but it also made everything so it's not bumpy. Like the little pom-pom trim would be popping up farther if it was flat to the page, and it's not going to be perfectly flat to the page because of the stitching on the back and all of that. So I also traced around my heart and with a pencil, and then I took this spun sugar and went all the way around the pencil lines to kind of make a little glow. And I chose that color of Distress Oxide ink because it was kind of the lighter shade of pink that was in the collection. And since I had sneezing, since I had the bright pink in the pom-pom trim, I thought the light pink would make a nice little glow. And I love how it turned out. It does really add to the dimension and texture of this layout. So my photos, as you can see, are photos of my two granddaughters and my mother-in-law. And my mother-in-law is in memory care. This is, we have just moved her up here to memory care near us. She was living about an hour and a half away, which was near my husband's brother's. But there wasn't a place that was nice that we could move her into, and she was no longer able to stay home. So we have really been spending a lot of time with her there, and every one of the residents just absolutely loves seeing. I usually take Carly in with me each morning, but Addie goes with her mom, and on this particular day they met us there. And we sat outside on a little patio area, and we were blowing bubbles for the girls, and Shirley really enjoyed that. And so it was fun. And we try and go, I go a couple times a day. I go every morning for sure, and then usually again in the evening or afternoon. And I just wanted to document this in Addie's book, and she may not remember her great grandma at some point in her life because she is so little. And I just wanted to, kind of document what a blessing that she has been to her great grandma and to the other residents. So you saw that I went ahead and added the same gray color that I used for the thread behind my photos, and then I I just used a little bit of black soot distress ink and went around each of the hearts that I added on here and around my photos to kind of just add a little bit and make them show up a little bit better against the background. So now all I have left to do is add a few splatters. This is a very short video. I didn't show me gluing everything together and all of that, so really a lot of it was cut out because it was monotonous things, but I think you see the placement and kind of what I was doing. I did mix my picket fence silver paper splatter with a little bit of the Dilutions black that I use a lot of times for splatters because I really wanted it to look gray, and it did, and it matched my thread almost perfectly. So happy accident, kind of. I did mix them because that's the look I was going for, but it really does look almost identical. So I was very pleased with how that turned out as well. I hope you enjoy your day, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, and I will have another video tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.